Hi guys and gals, and welcome to this new series that I'm doing. It's called To Boldly Go, The Road to Beyond, a Star Trek movie marathon. Yes, I'm going to be doing a Star Trek movie marathon every day leading up to Star Trek Beyond, which is the new Star Trek movie coming out. And, you know, it comes out on the 22nd of July. And there are currently 12 Star Trek movies for me to watch leading up to that. And we're going to start with, obviously, number one, Star Trek, the motion picture. This has got the original 10 movies in it, and I got this for still at £22. Now, I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen every Star Trek movie. And there's a reason for that. I wasn't a fan of the original series. I honestly... that TV series, I think, is just really outdated. I mean, for that period, you know, amazing. But now it's just, no. I can't watch that. It's garbage. But I'm going to be reviewing, obviously, the motion picture today. I watched it, and it was garbage. It was so bad. I was nearly falling asleep a couple times throughout the entire thing. First off, when you push play... for 2 minutes, the first 2 minutes, the screen's black, and you've just got the musical overture, and it's like, oh, what's going on? Is my DVD broken? Is this what it's supposed to do? And then it's like it stops, and then the whole Paramount, you know, credits open. Is like, okay, right, and this was just. Like I said, this was terrible. This came out in 1979, and I understand for that kind of period, CGI was like all the rage like then. But this is just literally what it was. It was 2 hours and 10 minutes of just showing off CGI. It was slow. The pacing was terrible. There was really no character development. It was literally just Kirk. Just throughout the whole thing, it was Kirk, and it was Bones mainly. Spock came in halfway through, you know, but you barely got to see any of McCoy, Sulu, Uhura, Chekhov. He might as well just called it James T. Kirk the movie. Might as well. Literally, that was it, and it was just crappy space CGI. Oh look, we're in a wormhole. Let's show wormhole CGI for 5-7 minutes. I mean, it was just terrible. It was beyond terrible. The storyline I got the storyline. I understood the storyline, but they didn't really progress the storyline. It was like, okay, here's this thing, this like artificial intelligence coming to destroy Earth. Let's go and investigate. Okay, cool. Right, go investigate. And they did. They find out that it's literally a 1970s space probe that got lost and suddenly become artificial, and it's trying to find its creator. Great story. Just didn't build the story at all. And then you just lost one of the commanders because the II wanted to do something with an organic life form. They did something, and there we go, it was destroyed. There was no action, there was no guns, there was no, there was no fight scenes, there was nothing. There was absolutely piss poor. It was just beyond terrible. I was like, how did this get 9 sequels? Really? Now, don't get me wrong, I have the utmost respect for the original cast. I have the utmost respect for the legacy that they left. And, you know, I'm a massive Star Trek fan. I am. This is what I grew up with in the 90s. I had Next Gen, Deep Space Nine I hated. Voyager was my series. It was just it. But this movie was just beyond terrible. If they're in there, I've actually found this entertaining and could watch it over and over again, then fair play. But, How bad? So bad. Um, so I'm gonna, if I'm gonna give this a 10 treble out of the 10 trebles, I'm gonna give it 2 trebles, 2.5, because it was the first thing, and it was 1979, so they were kind of limited with the technology that they had back then. Um, Although the Enterprise looked beautiful, I have to admit. Um, but everything else was just pure garbage. Um, but yeah, so 2 trebles out of 10. Hopefully, the next one, the Wrath of Khan, is a lot more better. Um, so yeah, live longer and prosper, guys. That's 1 of 12 down. 13 if I include Beyond. So let's just go on to the next one, shall we? Peace.